Excellent. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first time that we organize this event with the Blockchain Game Alliance. It's called the Game Demo Day. It's going to run on 2 dates since we have so many great projects and companies to present and let them introduce their different product, games, services in a very new manner, like we've not done it before. No slides, only live demo of the product as much as possible and as much as it was possible based on their time zone, since we know some of them are in Asia as well, so it was pretty late. But we're going to see a lot of great stuff. Maybe for the first time we'll see. So it's going to be very exciting, and we wanted to thank you all for joining. I can already see almost 50 people live with us today. It's really exciting, and I'm sure it will keep growing over the event. Also, we have the participation from many great companies, and they all contributed with prizes. So by watching the product demos, games today, and answering a question live, you'll be able to win a great prize that those product and games company are providing, plus an additional reward in DAI tokens as well. So before I jump into the first demo, I'd like to give a brief introduction of the Blockchain Game Alliance for those of you who are not yet familiar. My name is Sébastien Bourget. I'm the president of the Blockchain Game Alliance. It's a non-profit organization that counts over 150 members, whose role is to spread awareness about blockchain technologies like non-fungible tokens, decentralized gaming, DAOs, and many other things that this beautiful technology allows to enable creating, publishing, playing, engaging with communities around video games. So spreading, advocating for blockchain technology within the game industry, advocating for more diversity and inclusivity of women in our industry, and providing an open forum for individuals and companies to share knowledge, to network, to do business together, to collaborate through working group, and many more things as well. The core activities from the BGA revolve around networking, research and reporting, representing blockchain games companies, of course, and advocating for blockchain within the game industry. We're proud to have more than 150 members as member of the Blockchain Game Alliance. And as you can see, there's a really wide, diverse background of companies, including blockchain games, chains and protocol, press and media, investors, legal companies, events, PR, esports, developer solution, games, traditional games from video game industry, and also exciting projects that are crossing all those different universes. Wanted to give also a big thanks to our sponsors, who also are helping to make the BGA even bigger and supporting it through all the activities, namely Ubisoft, Animoca Brands, ARC, Galaxy Interactive, the Coin Tribune, MakerDAO, Algorand, Chromia, Matic, AMD, and Mobox. And thanks to them. Among the activities that the BGA is doing, so we have interviews with industry leaders and video game executives. We involve also top speakers in certain specific areas to share knowledge, to discuss, to have thought leadership panels with us. We have workshop on various thematics, including DeFi, including DAOs, including decentralized gaming, or even including the legal aspects surrounding NFTs and blockchain in gaming. We run every month an event to present all the new members of the Blockchain Game Alliance. We offer free speaking opportunities to other events around the world, as well as free tickets to those events. We've run thematics events. So we had a series of 6 events where all the speakers were actually women that build amazing products around this in the industry. And a series of events over the last 2 months that relate to NFT series involving investors, whales, marketplace, creators, platform that evaluate the value of NFTs, platform that allows you to make your own NFTs, and more. So We're going to jump into the demos now. Just one last word. You can join the Blockchain Game Alliance by following us on Twitter, via our website, on Medium, or on Telegram. And at the link you can see scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And today, we are starting with the very first day of our game demo day. So I'm super, super happy that we have such an amazing participation. Like we were not expecting so many companies that we actually had to split the event in 2 days, because we thought like if we run this for 4 hours continuously, maybe the audience will not be able to attend and see all the demos. So we broke it down in 2 events of 2 hours. And we're going to start today with the first companies. So let's look at the agenda for today. We'll have GamerHash first, followed by Spielworks, WaterDeep, Blockpenio, Cryptomibs, Somnium Space, Crypto, Phantasma Chain, Town Store, Axana Games, Enjin, and we'll close with Zaya. Each of those company will offer prizes during this event. You need to attend, be there during the live, answer on YouTube or Twitter to the question they are going to ask in order to be eligible for the prize. And that's it for now. I'll keep the agenda in background, and we're going to start with the very first demo from GamerHash. I'm very happy to welcome Archer on stage.
Hi, hello. Thank you for Sebastian for having this event. And as I would say, long-term member of BGA, I think that we are a member more than a year. We are really impressed how fast it's going. So I keep the finger crossed for a future. But yeah, I'm here to present the GamerHash platform. So the platform which is complementary to gaming, to let's say classic gaming, but it's also connecting the gaming with the blockchain. So we are really connecting two very interesting technologies. So I will start shortly with a short demo of our. Okay, let me just open that.
The enormous computing power of your PC lies in your graphics card and processor, both of which are fully used only when playing games. Imagine that you could use this potential to earn money by mining cryptocurrencies when watching movies, browsing websites, or when your computer is simply idle. By registering on GamerHash.com, you will get the opportunity to download a safe application that will enable your computer to earn money for you. This application will select the most profitable cryptocurrency to convert to popular Bitcoins and transfer them to your wallet. What's great, you don't have to wait weeks for your earnings. Just after the first day of mining, you can exchange earned Bitcoins for games, prepaids, or skins at our online store. And downloading the application is absolutely free. GamerHash works on virtually all processors and on all of the most popular graphics cards. What's important, it doesn't overclock or in any way change the graphics card settings. It also doesn't use more electricity than when you play on your computer, and it doesn't affect the warranty of your hardware. You can be sure it doesn't have any dangerous viruses either. Try us out and register today to monetize the computing power of your PC.
Okay, so that was a short video about the GamerHash platform, what it really is. So in a nutshell, if you're a gamer, you have usually a very good PC, and we can, with a very smart algorithms, allow you to mine crypto with CPU and GPU, and then on the daily basis, get some Bitcoins on your wallet. Over time of 3 years, we already have more than 500,000 gamers. So we are really getting really interesting figures. But I think that what's most important for today and for the number of games and the gaming project that we'll show is also to mention that we have a really interesting component for low-end computers in which we are paying people for playing games. And actually over here, we can support many of games from BGA to really have interesting traffic. So if you have an idea how to connect with us and with our great user base, please ping me on that. In the next few weeks, we will have a number of big announcements because we are quite soon releasing our token. GHX. Over the next few weeks, there will be a number of information coming from South Korea. So I think that GamerHash would be really getting a nice track within the media. And currently, we, as you know from the intro of Sebastian, we have a small competition. And actually, the question is how many registered users already we have in GamerHash platform. And over here, the winner will be chosen, and you will see that on the screen by Sebastian.
All right, so let's put the question here as well on the YouTube and see. So it's your time to answer. We're going to give it 1 minute, 30 seconds to 1 minute. So it's time, okay? On Twitter, on YouTube, please post.
The question has been sent out.
Yeah, if there are any questions, I would be also happy to answer them. So.
Okay, so I think we're getting the first answers. Let's see who got it right first. Just a few more seconds for everybody to answer. We've got a question here. How many gamers GamerHash platform has? So a winner will soon be announced. And just a few more seconds. And then Sebastian will give us a winner name.
All right, I do have to pick the winner. So it's, let's see. I have to be very sharp on the answer. Like, it's not just one straight number. It's more than, I think, right?
Above that. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so let's announce the right answer. It's 1. We should prepare a jingle for the next one. All right, it's over. So the right answer is over 500,000. So let's see who said over more than 500,000, because I saw 500,000 a lot. Tac, tac, tac. And we got here one winner over 500,000. Congratulations to Meriton Selimi. You won the prize. So Archer, can you remember us what's the price?
It's $100 US dollars in Ethereum. We don't have our own NFT, but definitely we'll be working with a number of NFTs that you will see today. But yeah, GHX is ERC20, so the award is $100 in Ethereum.
Perfect. Thank you so much to GamerHash for the prize. We'll get in touch with you, Meriton, so you can claim the prize. And well, we are going to move to our next demo now. So let's see who's next. We are going to have Adrian from Spielworks. So let me hide this. Hello, Adrian. I think you're mute.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot for having me. Yeah, so I'm Adrian. I'm one of the founders of Spielworks. And you probably know us more because we run the Wombat wallet and the Chain Clash game, which is a blockchain game. And I want to show you our newest member in our product portfolio, which is oneplay. And I'll quickly switch to share my screen. I hope that. Can you see that?
Not yet.
Yeah.
You can try and share your screen again.
Not yet. Here.
Okay,
Perfect.
it's coming up now.
All right.
Thank you.
So this is really live. So that's why we are having a bit of.
That's live. Yeah, it's so live that it first has to work. So what oneplay is it's a platform where users get paid for playing games, and we're currently focusing on mobile games, and this can be any games. It doesn't have to be blockchain games. We include those as well, but we also we basically focus on blockbuster mobile games right now. So we have, you can see if you see the oneplay website. By the way, I'm showing the desktop version. We also have a mobile version, but it's easier to show the desktop one here. We have games like Hero Zero, Alvenar, Forge of Empires, and there's a lot more that we have in the pipeline that we're currently working on. And like I said, what you can do is basically get rewarded for playing, and you get rewarded in EOS tokens. So we don't have our own token. We basically pay out EOS tokens because we want our users to get something that's very liquid and that they can use as they want. So they will get paid their rewards into their Wombat wallet, into their EOS wallet directly, and then they can do whatever they want with it, right? The cool thing about this is that each user actually gets their own EOS account right away when they register. Registering is super simple. You can just log in or register with your Google address, and then you're good to go. And then you can start earning, we call them Wombucks, right away. And then once a week you can redeem those Wombucks for actual EOS. So there's a kind of a little game. So I'm choosing this account. My computer is very slow right now. I don't know why. So you can basically redeem them for EOS tokens once a week, and then you get those EOS tokens paid into your EOS account right away, right? And like I said, we're partnering up with some of the biggest games, some of the biggest publishers for mobile games out there, mainly European publishers so far. We have some really awesome games. You get paid for reaching certain milestones, for playtime in the games, and we also have challenges. So you can actually engage in who plays the most, or who reaches certain milestones first in games. So we have these ongoing leaderboard challenges where you can earn some extra tokens. I hope that I'll be logged in soon. So far, we have we've launched oneplay 2 months ago. So far, we have over 60,000 users on that. You will be able to see that we have about 4,000 to 5,000 people joining our challenges each week. We have a ton of great games, and all of the users actually receive real EOS. So far, we've paid out. I don't know. Sorry. We'll have to go without a login. So far, we've paid out over 5,000 EOS. That's over $10,000. And so these are some of the games that you can see. There's also statistics that we run about how much you've earned where, and how many challenges you've joined, and so on. We have, apart from these blockbuster awesome mobile games that you can see here, we also have some HTML5 quick play games, which you can play right away in your browser. You don't have to download them. There's a ton of possibilities how you can actually spend your time playing games and earning. We right now have a Halloween event running. We've doubled the prize pool to $3,000 right now. That's running until Friday. So there's plenty of ways to earn. So that's about my presentation. I want to keep it short. So now to my question. My question is, how much money have we paid out so far in US dollars within oneplay in the last 2 months? Sebastian, I guess you're taking over from now, right?
Yes, we'll give it a few, like 1 minute again to collect all the answers. There's a bit, about 15-second delay between us and what people see on YouTube. That's why it takes a while before we start seeing all the comments there and we can pick one. So yeah, 1 minute should be good to go. And I'll make sure to be accurate with numbers on my next pick, since I noticed correctly I didn't add before on the previous one. It was a bit okay. All right. So yeah, getting quite a lot of comments, and we're getting close to 100 people watching live now just on YouTube.
Cool.
That's really cool.
Get your
So-
answers ready, and just a few more seconds, and then we will announce a winner.
All right, we're going to announce it in 3, 2, 1, and now it's over. So you should stop posting. I'm going to check the answer and pick one here. Randomly scrolling. All right. 15,000 is it? It's not. It's actually the correct answer is over 10,000. And so let's pick one winner among all. We have here. Asang said over 10,000. Yes, there's 50. That's correct. So congratulations again for winning the prize. To Asang, can you remember us what's the price, Adrian?
So that's 5 NFTs. It's a special edition avatar for a game Chain Clash. And yeah, so that's some really handmade special edition BGA epic avatars for Chain Clash.
Wow, can you show us on screen if they are already minted? I think that's really cool.
I'm not prepared for that. I'm sorry.
No worry, then it's a surprise.
Gonna be a surprise.
Very cool. Special edition BGA, so very collector, I suppose. That's very proud as well. That's the first time that we have BGA NFTs. So thank you for that, Adrian. And we're going to prepare for yes, this is a real person behind who won. You can see the comments. Great. It's live again, so that's perfect. All right, so now we're going to move to the next demo with that, which is Joshua from WaterDeep. Joshua, yes, here you with us. Hello.
Hello. Thank you very much for having me, Sebastian, Blockchain Game Alliance. I'm excited to share a little bit more about WaterDeep and demo some text-based games for you today and some of the bot services that we do. So first off, WaterDeep is a MUD, which is a multi-user dungeon. We've been live since 1997, so 23 years. And since then, we've had countless amounts of people, somewhere around 20,000 players that have spent upwards of 100,000 hours each on our game. So we've got a lot of time and love spent into it. One of the things that we do is we're constantly changing and seeking out new ways to interact with people. So one of the ways that we're interacting with people recently is with an ERC20 governance token called Duma. And Duma allows people to vote on rules for the game so that they can be actively participating in.
So just 1 second, Joshua, are you sharing a screen? We don't see it if you are. Okay, great. Just don't want to miss it like last time. Okay, let us know.
Yeah.
Perfect, it's here. Now we can.
So can you see?
Excellent. So yes, we're going to see it live.
Okay. So this is WaterDeep. So this is one of my characters right now. So we can come and the game has pretty much every feature you could imagine. These are all of our commands that we have. And the entire world is text-based, but it does have a 2D representation. So something like a map shows you the things that are around, shows you the people that you can interact with, the shops, and everything here is text-based, as I said. So this is your character profile. We have developed a lot of different bot services, which allow us to extend the game beyond just what we see in the world. So for example, this is one of our Python bots. So it allows us to play full poker. We've got global quests and something that's similar to basically a word guessing game. So I'm going to start one of the word guessing games right now for you. So let's start. And one of the things that being a text-based game allows us to do is it allows us to develop things very quickly and in ways that a visual game would not be able to handle. So we developed a new area this month called Topeka, and I'm trying to play the game as well. Oh, we got 2 minutes before it starts. Okay. So what this game is, Warps and Wefts, is it's going to generate a random word that we can then guess the word, and it will tell us how close we are to our random word. And so while that starts, I will also try to share another screen for Discord to show you some of the other extensions that we have. So our bots are in several different gaming communities. They do timers. So this is for Ultima Online. We also are in Axie GG. We do our bots handle the auctions for NFTs, as well as extend into smart contracts. So we're able to read and directly interact with smart contracts from text-based commands. So much like we're going to play my Warps and Weft game, we can sell Axies to people. We can track different game services. So let me go back to the game now that it's about to start. Okay, so we've got 1 minute for this. So the new area that we developed was for a contest called Nami Buma, the National Mud Builders Month. So for the month of October, people were challenged with creating a new area from scratch and finishing it in the month of October. So we did a Halloween themed area with a dynamic town that is built based on the number of people that you save in the town. And it also will create shops and has great reward mechanisms there. So now we started the word guessing game. So this allows us to now keep guessing. So now I've got 2 words correct, but they're in the wrong position. So we know G was one of our words, so one of our letters. So let's try. Okay.
And it's back.
Oh, did I drop? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, we can hear you and see the screen. We just had to switch between Discord and back into WaterDeep.
My aliases are not set up as well as I'm used to on this computer. But you can see basically through simple text interface, we're able to offer a bunch of different extensions to our own game, as well as add new games to our game, as well as other Discord services. So that's mainly what we're doing at WaterDeep, is that we're bringing blockchain games and blockchain assets to a text-first world, such as Discord and MUDs.
Cool. That's really good to see it live in action and see also how it operates across different channels and interact with NFTs. Thank you, Joshua, for this demo. So we're going to jump into the question now. Do you want to share with us what's the question and what the price?
Yeah, so the prizes are some NFTs that we created, and the NFTs will also entitle the holder to Duma, which is our governance token, and that was created with Roll. So the first question is, how old is WaterDeep? I also have a second follow-up question, and that is, what is the name of the new area that we created for Namibumo?
All right, so the question is, how old is WaterDeep? Let's give it 1 minute for people both on YouTube and Twitter to answer. To clarify, maybe it was not clear, we are just picking a random correct answer because there's a delay between the different platforms, so it was not so fair to just try to pick the first one. So we decided ultimately it's better to just one random correct answer during the 1 minute lap that we give. Thank you. Good luck, everyone.
We should play the music here.
Yes.
So we leave a few seconds for everybody to answer. So we're getting ready for the winner.
One jingle. Let's find a simple jingle.
We should have a BGA Game Demo Day jingle next time.
Okay, we're going to give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. All right, so yeah, I'm not going to sing, but if someone can sing. All right, so let's see among all the answers. Joshua, do you want to tell us what's the correct answer, and we'll pick a winner?
Yeah, so WaterDeep has been around since 1997, which would make it 23 years old. August 19th is our birthday.
Wow, that's amazing! Like a game that's been live for 23 years. Like it's a legend of the video game industry, and it's coming strongly within NFT and blockchain. So I just find it so cool. All right, let's pick one winner. That's a lot of participants. So again, I'm going to pick a random winner, not the first one, just to give fair chances to everyone. And our winner for today will be MC. So congratulations, MC, for picking the right answer. And we'll be in touch with you for the prize. Thank you so much. Yes. Yeah. Cool. For the second answer, it will be posted for the second question, and the answer will be actually posted on Twitter a little bit later this week. But well, if you watch today, you got the hint of the right answer, so you get more chances. All right. Now we're going to move to our next demo. So after WaterDeep, we'll have Block Peño, and do we have Sabas with us? I'm not seeing him online yet, so we are going to maybe skip him and get back in a few as soon as he connects. Maybe he had some issue or he's on the wrong link. We'll check it backstage. And Tanya, are you here? Yes, I can see you there.
I am here. Can you hear me okay?
Perfectly.
Excellent. Well, I'm very excited to be here. I'm here to introduce MibTrek, which is our new mobile game on the Cryptomibs platform. For those of you who haven't heard of Cryptomibs, we are a arcade-style gaming platform on Ethereum. It's based on marbles, and we have a bunch of games that you can play, and we have a marketplace so you can trade and sell and buy marbles with other gamers. Now, MibTrek takes you through a scavenger hunt throughout various marble universes. And the main purpose is to try to find where the Genesis marbles are hidden. They're all hidden throughout Ethereum and different wallets. So at the very end, once you complete your journey and you get all your clues, you should be able to decode a wallet that has one of these Genesis marbles, plus the ether that would be in it that will be growing over time. So I will just show you what the game is so far. We're about to release it next week, so it's currently in closed testing. We will release our beta next week at the Futurist Conference in Toronto. So hopefully you enjoy it. So let me see if I can share my screen. No. Let's see if you can see that.
Perfect. Yes, we can.
Can you
Thank
see
you.
that? Perfect. So this is the initial part of our game. And as I mentioned, these are the different universes that you can go to. They're all marble universes. And as you go through, you're going to be traveling through different worlds. And I've traveled here through a few already, as you can see. And you really need to go through and solve a number of puzzles and get different challenges. So this is one of the puzzles. You know, it shows a whole bunch of different things. At the bottom of the screen, it shows how many tickets you have. Tickets is our in-game currency. And this goes across a whole platform. You can earn it in this game. You can earn it in other games. You can also purchase it. The little lightning bolt are hex rays that you collect along the way. You will require these hex rays to fuse your marbles later, and I will show that in a bit. And obviously how many lives you have. And this particular level has this little notice on the top left saying that you're going to get a mission. And then we have different boosters that you can use. And I also have extra turns. So the boosters and the extra turns are all linked to your NFTs that you own on the platform. So in this case, for example, I own about 72 marbles. So each marble gives you an extra turn because I've tested a lot. So I've got lots of marbles. And the different types of marbles that you own give you the different types of boosters. So here, we're just going to show you a little bit of the gameplay. Now, this is a Candy Crush style game, but it's slightly different in the sense that you can only move up and down or across, and you can only match in the darker areas of the game. Where those are the active rows. So in this particular pattern, you have, you know, some of the columns have 2 rows, some of the columns have 4. You know, and you can keep playing. You have some frozen cells that you need to break before you can actually activate them. You know, and the purpose is to gain the total 500 points within 40 moves. But since, you know, we have a short time, I'm just going to win this one because I can. And now we have a crystal mission, and this is critical because in order for you to solve where the Genesis marbles are, you need to collect crystals. So now I got my first crystal mission, so I now have to figure out how I'm going to get this crystal. And as you move along the path, you're going to get more clues. So I'm going to go to the next one. I'm going to play this game as well. This one, it has little snowflakes where if a marble hits that, it gets frozen. And this particular one only has 1 active row, so it's a little bit more challenging to solve. So, you know, so you can play, and again, it's the same idea. You can win this level. Oh, and look, I won a marble. So now it's going to give me a marble, and I can continue. And just to show you a couple of other examples of the types of puzzles that you have, this time I'm going to add one of my boosters here so that I can maybe win a little bit faster. So I said I wanted a bomb. So there's a bomb that got added to my game here. You know, and I can use it, for example, to kill multiple marbles of the same color. All right, so and this one's a simple one. There's 3 active rows and no fancy cells I have to worry about. So, oh, and I want another marble. So there you go. And we're going to go one more puzzle. Now this one is a little bit more challenging. So I'm going to add 2 boosters to it. And so here are my boosters, and blue showed up. But this one is challenging because there's areas that are not active. I have very few places where I can actually move. For example, if there's no marbles up or above the active row, you can't actually move up and down. So you're limited in the number of moves that you have. And yeah, so then you can continue to play and hopefully win. So that's, and this particular case gives you a marble, and this is a special marble. It's a catalyst marble that you require in order to fuse a crystal. So that's more, there's over 6,000 puzzles, so we're definitely not going to go through a lot of them. I just want to give you a quick view of it. I'm assuming everybody can still hear me. So now I'm going to show you the next step, which is what you do with all the marbles that you collect along the way. So now we go to Fusion, which is it's a new app that we've actually created. And so the first step in creating a crystal is you need to create a prime marble. So I'm going to pick a marble. I'm going to pick another marble, and I'm going to go preview. And it's going to fuse both marbles together, and it's going to give me a new design. And anything that has all these fancy lines across it is what we call a prime marble that we know that's been fused together. So that's the first step in creating a crystal. So then I can just go fuse, and I go yay, and then the new marble is created. Now to create a crystal, I need to use a prime marble. So I'm going to use the same marble that I just created. I'm going to pick one of the other ones that I have. And remember, I mentioned that you need a catalyst in order to create a crystal. So I've got a few. And then these are my crystal missions. So I have 2 active crystal missions that have been given. I'm going to select this crystal mission, and I'm going to preview. And now that's created my crystal. I'm going to fuse it. Now there is a price, for example, for tickets to do each one. I could do something, I could go back and do something different. I could pick a different type of marble, and maybe it'll be cheaper. Let me pick this one. This is a different kind of marbles. This is a cloud marble, so I need a cloud catalyst in order to fuse it. So if I go with this one, and I do a preview, how much this one going to cost me? I think this one might be cheaper. Yeah, it cost me only 231 tickets. So I think I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to fuse it. And it's coming. There you go. So now I have my crystals been fused. So then I can go back, and I can go to my list of crystal missions. And I can see the ones that I have completed. So I've completed 3 so far. I have 1 active one, and there's a bunch that I still need to complete as I progress through the game. So that's more or less a quick demo of MibTrek. And yeah, we're very excited to launch it and to have people play it. It has, it's going to be on the Google Store starting next week. And you get to be interlinked with your NFTs and actually play it on a mobile phone. And that's
really cool. We have excited for the mobile launch. It's one of the very first game you can play on your mobile, and like sort of Candy Crush, like you saw with the mechanics, and you play with your NFT. So what you collect is truly yours. You can merge them to make more rare one and upgrade. So really cool. Thank you, Tanya, for that demo. All right, so do we want to tell us what's the question for the price, and what is the price?
Yeah, so the question is, what are the types of marbles that you need to forge in MibTrek in order to unlock the secret wallet? And the price are NFTs and 10,000 tickets of our in-game currency for the winner. Very cool. Okay, so 1 minute. Let's see who gets the answer right. So we haven't.
I actually got a jingle for this one, so cool. I can play it. If anybody can hear it. So let's barely.
Push up the volume. Dun, 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 dun. All right.
Few more seconds and winner will be announced.
So we're going to give it 10 more seconds, and 9, 8, 11, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. Yes. So do you want to tell us what's the correct answer?
It's a crystal. That's the correct answer.
All right. So crystals is the correct answer. So let's see if we have a winner. And I see a lot of prime everywhere. But is there any crystals somewhere? If you don't find it,
somebody submit a crystal.
I keep the prize for myself if no one writes crystal.
Prime is his first step. We could give it to a prime.
All right. The lady said it, so let's give it to a prime then. Okay. So
I'm just double checking all the answers, but yes, I don't see any crystals. But if anybody said that,
no, I see. Does this one count? Like, it's very detailed. Prime marble, Genesis marble, and Catalyst marble.
Oh wow! Well, that means that the messaging needs to be a little different then. But that's great. That's great.
Yes, well done. We have a winner.
Okay, so let's pick this. Congratulations, Cooked Mandrill. We can see you've been really listening to the demo, and the answer is correct for Tanya. So here he goes. We'll thank you everyone for participating, and let's move to our next demo. So bringing back the agenda, we have. Oops, going to hide this. Right. We have a few more demos coming up. Next, we'll have Somnium Space with Archer, followed by Crypto with Eliezer, Nathan, Phantasma Chain, Townstar, Axana Game, Enjin, and Zaya. And if Block Peño, which was missing before, comes up, we'll also reschedule him. So yeah, we are almost half of the events. Everything going great. We're seeing good demos live. We are almost 100 viewers. I saw it picked at 100. So very active and engaged event. Thank you, everyone. And Archer, are you with us? Are you in the metaverse?
Hello, do you hear me?
We a little bit low. If you can speak louder.
A little bit low. That's interesting. 1 second. Let me check.
We can hear you now.
Okay, now it's good.
You can hear me. All right. So let me start my camera. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
We can.
Yes.
All right. Beautiful. 1 second. Let me take my headset. All right. Wait. Hello.
Hello, Arthur. It's always good to see you from the metaverse.
Yes, I'm glad to see you too. So I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm having a fantastic night here, as you can see. So yeah, I'm Arthur. I'm a founder and CEO of Somnium Space, and so Somnium Space is an open, social, and persistent virtual reality platform where economy and item ownership, and actually many more things, are based on the Ethereum blockchain. So we're a platform where people really unleash their creativity. They build the world, all together. We sell land on Ethereum. We sell worlds. We'll come to that a little bit later. We allow artists to create. We allow people to build galleries, discos, and stuff like that. So right now, I'm actually on the head of a giant robot. So I'll show you that in a second. Let us. So if you see that arm, I'll try to go to that arm and teleport there. Oh, it's too far away, so I can't. But we are a platform where people really do almost anything they like. And you see everything around me is built by a community of landowners and creators. They really create, we have meetups, we have discos, we have today, actually in 3 hours, we have a live concert from the Canadian singer, Jemby. Hello, Jemby, if you're watching. And he's an amazing singer. He bought his parcel, he created a stage for him, and he's having a weekly shows. He's selling NFT tickets, and that's how he monetizes the place. And we're having an amazing time, and he's having an amazing time, I hope, Jemby, right? So that is how people are using the space. We're a virtual reality world first. Of course, people can access it without VR headset, but everything is built around VR, around highly immersive environment where you can actually lose yourself by like walking around, socializing with people, and doing anything you like. So let's do a little bit of jumping here and really get to that hand. Okay, whoa, we fell down. Cool. So this is the robot I was talking about. I was just on a head of the robot, again built by a community member. on the land parcel. I think that was an Excel parcel. So let's go to the crypto art gallery, for example. And this is my gallery on my land parcel, which I own. It's quite close to the city center, and I'll show you how the ergonomics and how do you work with blockchain tokens directly from within Somnium. Because we try, as a platform, we try to build a lot of tools which people can actually use and utilize in order to to create their use case. So this is my gallery where I collect all my art which I own on blockchain. Some interesting pieces, a lot of money. Ivan on tech. I mean, you have all the spectrum of the pieces. And let's say here, for example, Da Vinci. Love the artist. Love this piece. So how do you work with blockchain items inside virtual reality world? It's pretty simple. If you point at the item and it lights up green, that means that this is the blockchain token. You can click on the three dots and you open direct information about the token, what it was sold for, what is listed for, if anyone offering you anything. But if you want to actually learn more about the token, or if it would be listed here for, let's say, 1 ETH, you can buy it directly from within VR. So what you can do is you just open it in a browser, and you should be seeing already the browser here. And we go directly to OpenSea, whatever the token leads. And if it would be for sale, again, I would be able to purchase it directly from within VR, from that tablet, with basically one click, and the token will be mine. Once the token is purchased, this image will unfortunately disappear from the place where it was placed and will appear on the wallet of the person who bought it. So that is, by the way, this is the tablet I use to talk to you guys right now. Just checking, do you hear me and see me well?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, perfect. So this is, let me unlock the camera from this place, and we continue our journey. Now, use cases, what people do in VR, it all it all happens naturally. So some people do meetings, some people do cross reality talks, meaning that people from non-VR environment, like from webcams and microphones, just calling into VR, and people speak to each other like this. They can do cross-reality calls together, so like 10 people, 15 people having the same call at the same time. Some people standing in VR, like I am right now with you, and some people are being not in VR, like you are right now, and watching me doing that. So this is being used quite significantly for meetings. Also showcasing presentations, right? I can load PPT presentation here. I can do live stream audio, live stream videos, anything I can imagine, I can actually place directly on my parcel and do that. Recently, we have announced quite significant updates and feature sets. So one of the most significant features and a paradigm shift for Somnium, which kind of closes the loop of possibilities, is called Somnium Worlds. And those worlds are going to allow people to place a portal of the world on the parcel, and people through Unity SDK will be able to build anything they like, complete experiences like games, environments, or anything on the parcel or in that world, and place it on any parcel. So people come to let's say that gallery, and you will see a portal here. You'll enter the portal, it loads to you, and you're in a completely different game. So I don't know, any game could be ported in if it's in Unity, for example, or almost any game can be ported. And also, of course, what is more important, you have different sizes of the world. So you have XL worlds, medium worlds, and small worlds. So depending on which one and what do you want to build, you can of course purchase that one and basically do your do your development job if you wish. In order to build on the parcels, you don't need to know any code. It is a visual builder, kind of like Sims, but you go, you place your thing, you create a building, this house or the gallery or the robot, whatever you like. You press save, upload, and it's right there in Somnium. So from the moment you buy a parcel token to the moment you deploy your first build in Somnium, this time frame is literally less than 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, people already can visit your parcel in VR and hang out there and have a lot of fun. So that kind of what we are trying to achieve, for people to easily build amazing virtual reality experiences inside one huge persistent world, which we call the base reality. And of course, on top of that, we have Somnium Worlds, which allow you to build completely different set of experiences around that, and that kind of closes the whole loop. Yeah, another significant feature we announced is Somnium Web, and that will allow every parcel to be a separate link, and you'll be able to access any parcel via link directly from mobile phone, from any computer, from any device which has a mobile browser, basically, or any browser, and you'll be able to walk there in full 3D, even with WebXR in VR, with Oculus Quest, for example. And you will be able, what is more important, is you'll be able to see people on that parcel from within VR who are through the client, and they will be able to see you and talk to you with spatial audio in real time. That is cool. So you'll be able to kind of have this amazing experience where you just jump via browser and you see some people running around in VR talking to you, and you can join the party, you can join the meeting, the live auction in the crypto gallery, whenever there is happening. So right now, let me quickly show you one of my favorite disco clubs, just to give you kind of an idea of how the cyberpunk disco club could look like. And this is pretty cool place. There's 3 different dance floors. So one is here, one is there, and another one is on the other side of the building. And we have nice artist district. We have, of course, Museum of Crypto, Art, Mocha, which is placed a little bit further down the line. But on the way there, we have a lot of artists here. The Art Armory, or Pinder, who is doing an amazing work with AI robots, painting portraits. Like, I'm in love with that art and that idea. And he bought his land, he built this gallery. Basically, it's kind of like a story of his development. You see like every different year of his kind of evolution of robots, and you can go there and learn a lot of stuff about his art, watch some videos, read some interviews about him and stuff. So yeah, the possibilities, and that's what we try to really achieve. The possibilities are endless. What you can build. I mean, you can really go and build like the cyberpunk pizzeria. If anyone is hungry, I'll make you more hungry right now. Sorry. So yeah, this is also possible. And we allow people to place audio live streams, video live streams, 360 images, 360 videos, 360 live streams, web browsers, presentations, scriptable objects. Literally, the possibilities on the parcels already are quite significant. And then, of course, by adding the worlds, we are basically lifting all the limitations and and allowing people to create what they want. Yeah, I think in a nutshell, I hope that kind of also shows and explains what Somnium is. Huge world, a lot of cool stuff happening. We're actually right now running a little bit of a plug. We're running a secondary land offering, which is live on OpenSea. Today's day 3. Some auctions are coming up in 2 hours. We're selling 350 parcels and 70 Somnium worlds. Some worlds yesterday went for 60 ETH, 40 ETH, 20 ETH, depending on the size. So market is buying them, and of course, people are going to be developing full-fledged games, experiences, and environments. So we'll be happy to have you join our Discord. It's discord.gg/Somnium Space, and yeah, join the VR revolution. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you, Arthur, for the whole tour. And we could see your private gallery of art with very famous crypto artists. Some of them, if you're not in the space, those are really great pieces. So it's even better to see them in VR.
Absolutely.
It looks great. The metaverse looks fantastic. And we want to immerse yourself in it. Tell us, so what is the question for the audience, and what is the price?
So the questions are, well, now we'll test who was who.
Arthur, no spoilers yet. We are doing one question, and so I'm sure you do know the question and the price as well. So are you happy to announce the question, and I will share it to everyone as well live?
Oh, absolutely. So I just mentioned that we're running the secondary land offering auctions right now. So when do our auctions finish? When is the finish of secondary land offering? That is a question.
All right.
And the prize will be Somnium Cubes, our in-world currency based on ERC20 tokens. So yeah, whoever wins that will get that prize, and directly can go and buy a parcel for cubes because they're auctioned there as well.
Excellent. The question: when is the Somnium Space parcel secondary land offering finishing? And
let's play the jingle.
A little dance here. Whoa! It even came into VR, the wave.
Wow.
The sound wave even reached VR, Serena. It's like...
All right.
Let's see who got the right answer.
Shall I say the right answer right now?
All right, let's tell it. No countdown. Tell us.
All right, it's 18th of December.
All right. 18th of December. Let's see who said the right answer. We had a lot of, wow, scrolling. There's a lot of answers here. So we're going to pick a random one. And I can see, wow, you just make people want to buy VR headsets. So that's
good. That's my job.
That's your everything great. All right,
because here is better. Trust me, it's better on this side.
Are you for real?
I'm for real. I'm for real in VR. I mean, I'm standing here right in front of the door of the pizzeria.
We never saw you physically, actually.
Oh, I exist. I can guarantee you that. But look, I mean, I cannot have such cool glasses in real life, so I opt to be in VR more. So
we're coming for pizza tonight. Yes?
Yeah, come in. We have a concert tonight, and then we go pizza night. So,
and I think we got a winner here. I see it's almost among the first who replied and it got it correctly. December 18th. Congratulations to Robert. Well, big round of applause.
Congrats, Robert. Well done.
You won 50 cubes, right? That's the price.
Oh, we'll do some more. We'll put some bonus on top of that. So. Let's go. 200 cubes for Robert to be the first one to answer the right questions.
Amazing. Congratulations.
All right.
Thank you
very much for having me, and have a lot of fun and amazing day. And thanks, Sebastian, for organizing, and Serena for organizing that. Happy to be here, and good luck to everyone. See you on the other side of the monitor. Bye-bye.
See you.
See you there.
Bye. All right. So who's next? We have Crypto, I think. I can see Eliezer here is with us. Hello, Eliezer.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey.
All good?
Yeah, all good. So thank you, Sebastian, for the invite. Man, like you guys are doing some incredible things in this space. Definitely outperforms my accounting and bookkeeping solution that I'm going to show you guys today. The rewards for the question will be 1 month free trial on our account. But yeah, can I show you the screen? Can I share my screen?
Absolutely. Yeah, let's share.
Fantastic. Okay, let's see. Sure. Fantastic. Okay, so guys, welcome to Crypto. Crypto is a bookkeeping solution for digital assets. So in the long-term roadmap, we'll be tracking and keeping record of like all types of digital assets, from NFTs to hopefully tokenized real estate. But at the very moment, we're starting off with crypto and cryptocurrencies, utility tokens, etc. So what the platform is, it's like a data pipeline. So we take messy blockchain data and we put it straight into crypto, where you're able to enrich the data into accounting language, where after you can push straight to Xero or QuickBooks. So the whole point of this is we're seeing that bookkeeping and accounting is a huge barrier for adoption for crypto and just like the blockchain world in general. And we think by being able to allow companies to do more traditional business practices. We're going to see more traditional businesses bringing on crypto onto their balance sheets, and also just getting interactive with the community. And so we help companies like Sebastian at Sandbox, who's been an incredible client of ours, who's really helped us. We're currently moving from V1 of the product to V2. So like their feedback has been absolutely priceless, and it's just been a pleasure to work with them. So from here, once you import your data, you have wallets, exchanges, you are able to identify counterparties. So this is probably one of the most powerful tools. So instead of seeing like public addresses, you can click on a counterparty, give the person a name, and yeah. So this is pretty much what we do. We work with several partners like Crypo that gives us price valuations. From here, you're really able to generate journal entries, and with journal entries, you can push this transaction data to Xero or QuickBooks automatically. So what we found was actually there's two most common methods of pushing data to accounting firms, and this is from a study we conducted with over 30 CFOs and their accounting firms. And one is by syncing your chart of accounts to Cryptio, mapping your assets and pushing transactions from Cryptio directly to Xero or QuickBooks. The other way, which is what a lot of businesses in the crypto, especially crypto native businesses, choose to do, is actually generate bank statements per either wallet or per asset, and then import them directly into Xero or QuickBooks as bank accounts. You're able to generate ledger entry reports, historical balances report, transaction history reports, create contacts, and this is another cool feature. So over here, you can automate transaction labeling. So you give, let's say, staking rewards, and then you can say, okay, so all transactions that go from I don't know, Matezo's Baker, for example, to any wallet address, to automatically label it staking rewards. So these are some cool features, and as I said, we're moving to V2, so you're going to see even more cool features that you can use to just automate, simplify your accounting processes. And that's it. That's my presentation. It's nothing like virtual reality and NFTs, but this is what we are here to show. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Eliezer. It's well, it's after a VR metaverse game, it's hard to show.
It's very hard to top that.
It's still very useful, you know, for all the companies involved in the blockchain space, being able to just track all the transactions from all the players who purchase your NFTs and be able to reconcile that data to do just basic accounting. We're going through this with Sandbox. I'm sure a lot of other projects are going through this, and well, Crypto solution has really been helpful for us. So yep.
So for the question,
yes, tell us what's your question. What's the price?
So the prize is 1 month free trial on Cryptio, and here we work with your accountants, your auditors, anyone that has to do with the accounts, and really onboard you guys and get you all set up. And the question is, what is the 2 accounting softwares that we have direct integration with?
All right, so let us put the question on screen.
Okay. Yeah, the question is being shared. So now we've got about a minute for everybody to give us the right answer, and we can play the jingle again.
Ta-da! All right, let's see. You just quick one. You have to give 2 answers, 2 software, not just one. So
yeah, 2.
Yes. All right, I can see some comments coming with the right answer already. Let's give it a few more seconds.
Awesome.
A few more seconds. And And we're good. All right, so tell us which is the correct answer.
Awesome. So thank you for playing. And the correct answer is 0 and QuickBooks.
All right, the correct answer is 0 and QuickBooks. So who got it right among all our participants? Ta-da-da-da, 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 ta-da, and we're going to pick Joseph Colon. Congratulations to him for getting the right answer. Ta-da! We'll be in touch quickly with you after the event. And thank you, Eliezer, for the demo. It was always hard
Cheers,
to
guys. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And our
Thank you so much.
All right, let's bring back the agenda here. Let's see who are our next project in the demo. So we're getting already at the end of our event. Next speaker is going to be Garth. I can see he's here. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Are you actually mute? Yeah, perfect.
Here we go.
Okay, cool. Hey guys, how are you going?
Good. Great to see you here, and welcome to the BGA Game Demo Day.
Yeah, thank you for having me, guys.
All right, so are you ready to show us the great stuff you have?
Yes, I'm just sharing my screen. So,
see, yeah, here we got it. Looks fantastic, just from the banner in the background and these screenshots. I'm already hype up. So
yeah. Well, that's all I've got. So I'm glad you enjoy it. It's great, guys. Yeah. I'm joking. All right, so I'll jump in. So yeah, I wanted to say that thanks for having us. We're a new BGA member, so it's really cool to be able to become a member and jump into this demo day so soon. So I'll give everyone a bit of an overview of the team quickly, and then just sort of why we went into blockchain, and then I'll show the game too, of course. I'll also be sharing Pavilion, which is the gaming hub that we use to connect the game to blockchain, and talk about some of the tech behind it. So, sorry, let me just grab. Okay, so I'll quickly mention the team that have been making this game, 22 Racing Series, have been making games for like a long time. We've worked on a lot of big IPs across the years. I've myself worked in game development for 22 years now on some of these titles, and I bring it up because it was quite early on in starting to be a game developer that I realized that some of the economies for game development and the way we interacted with the community and the community participated in the game was sort of broken. So some of the ideas that we're using in 22 Racing Series now have been sort of brewing for about 20 years, and then we started the game 10 years ago. So it's just some of the stuff that our company's worked on, but I'll jump down to this bit. So yeah, so we started developing the game 10 years ago. We always needed some kind of digital asset exchange backend for the game, and we obviously kept a close eye on blockchain because we thought that might be the solution for us. But we really needed the game experience to be something that was essentially like at least as good as what was currently being used by gamers. It had to be fast, sleek, easy to use, all of those kinds of things. And obviously we saw some problems with Ethereum and the time for minting and the cost of minting. So we eventually found this partner, Phantasma Chain, who we've been working with to develop this stuff. I'll just go to the game now. Okay, you can all see the game.
Oh yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Yeah, all good.
We can see.
Good. So I've got a bit to talk about. So I'm going to show you everything about the game. But what I will show is some of the stuff that we're doing with NFTs directly. So how we're using NFTs for vehicles and vehicle parts and game licenses. And how users are interacting with those, etc. So that's kind of interesting. But on the game side, just quickly, it's a real-time strategy racing game. So we're doing a new game genre where it's kind of like an F1 of the future. So we're kind of imagining what would F1 be if it was released in 100 years and it was completely digital, where the cars can do amazingly sort of fast speeds, and really targeting esports. in an interesting way. So we've combined something like a Wipeout future physics kind of game, but with actual physics. So it's not a floating game using downforce to stick you to the track to do all the incredible stuff that you can do. But then with a layer of like StarCraft abilities where you have resources and you upgrade your vehicle real time. So there's this real sort of strategy involved in where you go fast and why you go fast and where you spend your resources. But I'll show you some of this stuff with the vehicles. So here are some examples of vehicles in the game that are all NFTs inside the game. So these are all NFTs that I actually own in my wallet, and I can show you that. So quickly, I'll switch over to Pavilion. So this is Pavilion here. This is an example of all the vehicles that are in my wallet. This down here is the vehicle that I'm looking at currently. I can even go and have an inspect on that. I'll jump to there. This is an inspection of the vehicle that I own. It's an AMD vehicle. You can see the vehicle itself is an NFT, so it's got all its mint data, etc. This is what we call a multi-NFT. So we're taking all these different vehicle parts, which are all NFTs individually, and wrapping those up into NFTs so that they all combine to become one NFT. They can also be, later on, we'll be allowing people to break those apart and then scrap them and sell them as individual parts, and even to remint them back. I'll show you quickly, switch over from vehicles to parts. So here's an example of all the different parts that I own. Whoops, sorry, I went to the wrong window there. These are all the different parts that I own in my wallet. So I've got like lots of different vehicle parts. We'll go back to the game here. I'll show you, if I go to build a vehicle, I can build a vehicle from new. And this is pulling in all of the different NFTs that I have in my wallet and on the blockchain. So I can build it from scratch, as you can see. So I can lay down chassis, swing arms, all of that sort of stuff. And then connect them together to make my vehicle that I can then go and race. I'll go back to here. So to get these packs, to get these vehicle parts, we have these season packs. So what we do is we have a store where you can buy game licenses. These are all NFT licenses. I'll cover those in a second. But then these down here are the vehicle packs. So as an example here, you've got one of these vehicle packs. So this vehicle pack itself is an NFT. Let's say I want to buy one of those that has 5 random vehicle parts in it. So we've got different ways to pay. So you can pay with GoDaddy tokens, which is our native Phantasma chain token. You can pay with Sol. You can pay with PayPal. You can use fiat, or you can use other cryptocurrencies. We have support for 33 cryptocurrencies. So I'll buy one of these part packs. So this is one of the things that we wanted to do differently to sort of some of the technology that exists currently. Is these NFTs that we're buying here haven't been pre-minted. So this NFT doesn't exist at all yet. So we make a transaction. The transaction goes to the blockchain. You see it right there has been done. We say, hey, we want to buy an NFT. The chain mints an NFT and delivers it back to us within seconds. And the gas cost, I'll cover that in a second too. So if I go to my inventory now, you can see I bought some more part packs. I've got 2 more here. I can go onto that. So that's just one. Actually, I'll show you that quickly on the chain. So here's an inspection of the part pack. So you can see in here the mint dates, how many have been minted. And importantly, it shows you all of the parts that are contained within that pack and all the chances of getting each pack on each roll. So there's 5 parts, as I mentioned. So each time the dice rolls to get one of those parts, this is all the parts. As you can see, I think there's about 1,500 different parts in these packs. It shows you all of those different parts and your odds to get them. So it's all transparent. So I'll go back to Pavilion. So if I go into one of those packs and click open and tell it to execute. So what that does is that sends that NFT back to the chain. It says, hey, I want to open this NFT. The chain says, all right, I'll burn this NFT, the part pack NFT, and then I'll do those dice rolls, and then I'll generate those 5 new vehicle part packs for you, which is we can all validate online. So there, that's done already. So if I go back to my inventory and go back to parts, we'll see those new parts will be in my wallet. We also have an account inside Pavilion, so I can go check my blockchain wallet. I can check my transaction history, and it's just updating here. Now you can see those 2 new transactions to spend 30 GOTY tokens to buy the part pack, and then to send that to the chain and to burn it and create 5 new NFTs. So within here as well, we have options to send NFTs. So I'll just grab one of the parts that I own. I can send soul tokens, whatever I want. So GOTY tokens, cacao. I can add the address to that and send that to whoever I like. All the gas costs for that are all covered by us. So this is one of the beauties of Phantasma Chain is it's very fast, and the cost of mint are so low because it's so quick at it. So we can afford to cover all of the gas minting fees for all transactions on the chain. I'll just cancel that. So we'll go back to the inventory, and I'll show the game licenses. As I mentioned, the game licenses are NFTs as well. So here I've got the 24/7 race license, which is essentially an unlimited feature, unlimited time license. And then we have here our PAX Online license, which was a special feature license that we had for PAX Online, which ran a couple of weeks ago now. I'll show these items on the chain. So here again, you can see my license mint number for the race license. This is the PAX Online one. So this is a time limited license. So the beauty of this is we can allow game developers to release an NFT of the game for a short period and limiting the features. So we had that limited for the PAX period, and it was just the online leaderboard events only. So anyone who already had a Pavilion account at the time or signed up during the event automatically got distributed this PAX Online 2020 pass, which gave them access to the go to the esports page here, which gave them access to this tournament. So this was a prize tournament that ran during PAX Online. We had this aggregated tournament leaderboard here, so I'll just expand that out a little bit. We had over 100 entries in that. This was combined with this what we call aggregated leaderboards. So we had different leaderboards per track. See the tracks out here. We had challenge events, which all came with different points that you could win, and then that all got aggregated onto this main tournament leaderboard with points. And you can see everyone's there. We're getting the prize money, the licenses for top 10, and then a special vehicle part that we released to the top 100 place winners. Again, all of these NFTs didn't exist until the end of the event, at which point they all got minted and distributed automatically to the winners. And I'll have a quick look at the marketplace for you guys as well. So this is a marketplace called Ghost Market. So we didn't make this. One of the community members made this. I should mention Phantasma Chain's a cross-chain technology, so they have their own unique blockchain, which was built from the ground up to be essentially what Ethereum 2.0 or 3.0 might be. So it was built from the ground up with their own chain, but then they've integrated that with or made it interoperable with Ethereum chain and the Neo chain as well. So we have this marketplace here where you can list NFTs from the different chains. And here are some of the games, some of the NFTs from our game that people have listed on the market. So we've got vehicles, vehicle parts, etc. I think it'll be listed for Sol, Kcal, GOTY, Gas, Ethereum, Neo, etc. Yeah, and I think that's about it, guys. So I'm kind of done with the main stuff I wanted to talk about. If there's anything else you want me to show, if I have time, I'm happy to. But yeah.
I think you've done it's a very packed. Within 10 minutes, you've been able to show a lot of things. Very exciting. The ecosystem, the marketplace, the game, the tournament, everything is there, and the audience could see that we have among in blockchain gaming, when they ask okay, show us some cool game. If you didn't tell me there's blockchain in this game, it just looked like a regular high quality game from PC or console that you just want to play, and then you enjoy additional benefits from having the technology.
Yeah, well, if I can add something quickly, that is definitely one thing we want to do is create an experience that's not unlike other racing experiences. Well, it's a different racing experience in terms of game genre, but yeah, in terms of the experience of racing and how people race, it's just trying to be like a AAA game, and we've even made it interoperable with Steam, so you can have your Steam licensed games, your NFT licensed games, all using the same blockchain backend with the communities not being separated, and your Steam users still getting blockchain assets and being able to trade those with blockchain platforms. So it's kind of, it's kind of try to get rid of the friction between gaming and blockchain.
Excellent. Well, I'm really seeing already this game becoming a success. So, and you can even see like all sponsored in the background. That's cool. So we're going to move to the question now. So if you've listened to this demo, can you tell us what's the question, Garth?
Yeah, sure. And I'll ask quickly, we had 2 prizes we want to give away, or 2 lots of prizes. We had some game licenses, 3 game licenses, and 30 part packs we wanted to give away. So would you want me to do those as 2 separate questions?
So the first question is for today's live, and then there will be a follow-up Twitter question this week. So let's pick just one.
Okay, cool. All right, so the first question then is, what blockchain does 22 and Pavilion use?
All right, let us write this question as well and display it on screen. And in the meantime,
we have the question out. Question has been shared, and for this one, the prize that we have allocated, if it's okay for everyone, is going to be 3 tokenized race license.
All right, the jingle, please.
Here is coming.
Ta-da-da-da. Excellent. We are seeing many comments. There's always 10-15 second delay between, so that's why we have to wait a little bit for the comments. But I see already like, wow, I don't know, like 50 comments popping up, and all. I guess, can you tell us what's the right answer?
So the right answer is Phantasma Chain. All
right, so this one, a lot of right answers. So we'll just close my eye, click on one randomly. Is it Phantasma? Yes, it is. All right, so we have a winner, Asha Sinha. I hope yes, congratulations. You won this license.
Done.
Yeah, well done.
Well done.
Looking forward to seeing you in the game, guys. Come and race. We're going to be giving lots of prize money soon as well in the game. So yeah, your game license could earn you cash.
Great. Like that's also a great thing. Play to earn. Like you pay and you get cash back, so you actually play for free, or even better. Yeah. Feel free to put the link in the comments so people can go and get the game and join you there. And we're going to move to our next project today, who's going to demo. So we have Townstar from Gala Games. So let me see if I see. I think it's Michael, right?
Yes, sir.
It's not Eric. Yeah. Hi, Michael.
Hi. Can you hear me okay?
All
yes,
good.
We can.
All right. Good. Good. Garth, you were asking if there was anything else that you were supposed to show. It was supposed to show the racing cars, show the game. I wanted to see it so bad after that. That was really cool. I wanted to see those things roaring down that tunnel. Yeah, guys, my name is Michael McCarthy. I'm the president of games at Gala Games and also the game director of Townstar. And like Garth, I've been working in the video games industry a long time, in an art, design, and production capacity, for about 25 years. Worked on maybe 15 or more titles. My early games were kind of role-playing games at Black Isle and Troika, and then later I got involved in social games and was at Zynga and was the creative director of Farmville 2, and that was really popular and had hundreds of millions of players and made over $1 billion in revenue. And we're just really excited at Gala to start bringing, I think similar to Garth, these AAA game experiences to players and keep the revolution, start the revolution of giving ownership of what you're collecting and paying for in these games back to the players. And we're really passionate about that. So today I'm going to show you Townstar. And Townstar, we know that more than 500 million people have played farming games or city building games. And we kind of had this thought that it would be fun to host a global contest and see who's the best at it. So our games are weekly, and you get points and cash for growing a little town and submitting goods to the city. And there's a leaderboard that tracks your position against other players. And blockchain rewards are handed out every week for players in the top 100. We also have special contests, like who can grow the most pumpkins. And there's also additional blockchain rewards that are handed out for those players as well. So Townstar, really, we see it as an e-sport for everyone. And we like the idea that both male and female ages 8 to 80 can play our game. We're hoping it's accessible and fun. And we have a lot of families playing together already, which is really neat to see, and competing against other families in their neighborhoods. And so it's a lot of fun. So let me share my screen. I'll show you what we have been building. All right. So you can go to Gala Games, and we're a video game platform, a blockchain gaming platform. We are HTML5. We're playable everywhere. So anywhere that you have a browser, you can play our games. Gala is also has a coin that is being traded, and you can jump onto Uniswap, Digifinex, Bitrue, and trade those Gala coins. If you log into your account, we've got a couple games. You'll have a wallet here you'll see in your account, which holds all your game items and your balances of several different popular cryptocurrencies. We've got Townstar, which is live and in beta. And we've also kicked off an RPG MMO called Mirandus that we're building. Townstar is it's a lot of fun, guys. It's really quite cool, and hopefully it's kind of simple to get into, but you'll see how deep it is as the play develops. And you start the game by choosing a location in the world, and you have all of Earth to choose from. I'll try to find a spot here. Every mark you see here is a player in the real world who has chosen a location. You can even see them making trades in the world. See the little trucks moving around, little boats. And if you zoom in, you can kind of get a preview of what they're trading. This guy looks like he's trading cotton. That looks like sugar, wheat on the back of this little truck here. So you choose a location, and I will try to choose, let's find a nice one. Well, let's be right here by the ocean. Earthy Town. So you choose a location, and location actually matters. I've chosen near an ocean. So if I'm going to try to get salt, I'm going to receive quite a bonus for that. But if I try to plant crops near salt water, they will have much longer timers. The game is a simulation that runs. So you add buildings to your board in the simulation, and they automatically work and farm for you. Here we have a little farmer, and he's just collecting wheat for you. He's going to bring that wheat to your silo, and you're going to continue to get it. Once you have some wheat or anything that you'd want to sell or that you've grown in your town, you can access the trade depot. It will list every city that is buying that. I can sell 10 wheat. It's pretty simple, and my little truck will drive off. And there goes my little cute truck. He's heading over to the city, and he's going to deliver it. And he's going to return. And when he returns, I'll get cash, and I'll get points that I can use to grow my town and continue to build. The points are really great because that's how everything is tracked. Here comes my truck. He just sold 10 wheat for me. Appreciate that. Tap on him. I've just made some cash, and I've also gotten points. Now the cash I can use to build additional buildings. If I want to speed up production, I might choose to add another farmhouse. a builder of mine will automatically come and try to bring him the wood it needs to create that builder house. And I might also say, hey, I want to up my wheat production. So I might go back into the shop and buy more wheat fields. Heck, let's put a wheat field over here, and heck, let's put a wheat field here. So we got lots of wheat fields. And now my little farmers are going to do the best they can to try to provide water to these wheat fields and gather even more wheat so I can continue to sell. The points I got will go towards the leaderboard. I'm in 286th place. I'm not doing very well. But let's go to the top 10. You can see that there's some people doing unbelievably well. We've got some real fantastic experts in the game. And it looks simple, but it's kind of deceptively deep. There is a relationship of the ecosystem here. There are many things that I can place in my town, but the crops will not grow as well near things that might produce or radiate pollution. If I go back to my shop, you can see there's not just farming things I can buy, but I can ranch and have animals to own. I can change some of the terrain of the town. I have a lot of industrial buildings that I can create. And there's quite a few trade vehicles that I can get that perform a little differently. Some are boats in the water. Some are just more trucks that you can get for the ground. But here I have a wind turbine. If I were to place this wind turbine and I were to place it and have it built near anything that casts shade on the world, anything that casts shade also blocks wind. So you can build a wind turbine anywhere, but you're incentivized to try to find a perfect place for it. And that hopefully is part of the fun of the game. So how does blockchain intersect with this? Well, this is a game with a leaderboard, and you're trying to win. So you want points on the leaderboard. You want to be able to grow your town and be as powerful as possible. And what we have in the game are buildings that you can get and own on the chain. They're ERC 1155s. And you can place them in your world. So while there's a shop where you can spend some of the cash you're making in the game, you also have a crypto inventory. And here I've got some fountains. I have an express depot. And you can see my farmers here, guys, right? They're trying like heck to harvest all of this stuff and bring water from the well to these wheat fields that need it. Well, I can use one of my tokens. I actually have many. Alpha Fountain Majestics. And if I place that, they have a radial effect of water on the game board. And now my farmers don't even need to bring water from the well anymore. Everything is automatically watered. So you can get a lot of interesting buildings inside the game that give you special powers and help you climb up the leaderboards and get even greater rewards. We also have a very special feature coming in the next couple weeks, which is called crypto crafting. And while these buildings are very special, we have some extremely special things that you can get on your game board. For instance, we have a crane bot that's coming. And a crane bot, if you can collect all of the parts, will be able to be assembled. And you will have a new game item that you can use. And that will build all of your buildings twice as fast as anything that you could buy in the game for cash. We even have an exciting robot called the farm bot, which is very cute. And the farm bot will actually mine cryptocurrency for you on the world when you play. And you'll be able to use that cryptocurrency in any way that you want. It's yours. We are a non-custodial gaming wallet and a distributed gaming platform. And what you choose to do with your in-game items is your own. There's quite a lot of action on these items on OpenSea already, which is really fun. All right. I'm back. Am I no longer sharing the screen? Is that working fine? Yes, guys?
It is.
Cool.
All right. So
we're on a mission, guys. We're on a mission here to give the games back to players. That's really important to us, and we think Townstar is a fun, good first step. And we have some great partnerships and some big announcements that'll be coming for the end of the year. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. Is there any questions?
Very, very cool. So yeah, a lot of things are being announced today towards the end of the year. We started with GamerHash. Now we have Gala Games announcing cool stuff. So I can't wait. Let us know your announcement. We'll share them with BGA, and we'll keep promoting all the great games like we do today on this Demo Day event. All right, so drum rolls. What's the question now for the audience? Do you want to share it with us?
The question was, what big cool new feature is coming in the next couple weeks to the game of Townstar?
And the question is being shared. Here we go. So everybody, make sure you warm up your fingers and get off the keyboard and write the answer.
And I can see like the demo is going good since we get people already signing up. So that's good. That's exactly what we want with today's demo day. We want to show like how cool those games are and bring new players. So really happy to see it works. Ta-da. All right.
I only said my answer very briefly. I wonder if anyone caught it. What you get if you are able to answer this, and is you will get a bunch of or a few of those NFTs that I showed you in game for Townstar.
Cool.
Shall we play the jingle and wait for a few seconds for everyone to give us an answer?
Yeah, let's do that. All right. Okay, so what is the correct answer? We're going to pick one.
Whoever got the closest is fine.
Yep. Do you want to tell us? We're going to pick from there.
The correct answer is crypto crafting, the ability to combine parts inside the game and get an even more powerful in-game item.
Excellent. So I can see a few correct answers. So congrats to one of the winners. We are going to pick one right now. And let's pick randomly. Tac, here. Wow, that's good. Like,
oof.
Mandrill, he did the whole definition. So that's how attentive the audience has been to the demo, right? Congratulations again, Cook Mandrill.
Good job, Cook Mandrill.
Good job. Great. And thank you, Michael, for the great demo.
Thank you guys so much.
Yep. All right. Moving to, we have a few more demo before we end today's event. So we'll have Marcus from Axana Game. Yeah, here he is. Hello, Marcus.
Hi there. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. I'm Marcus. I'm the lead developer, project manager at Axana Games. We're putting out a project right now called Wavelings, which is an MMORPG that is scheduled for early access, Q4 2021. That's an important thing to remember today. We're going to just dive right into the demo. Hopefully I can get this screen working here. Okay, is this functioning properly?
Yes, we can see it. Looks great.
You can see the game. Okay, so we've entered. So we've entered into a parallel universe here, where you get to control a multitude of characters. In this alternate reality, the entire game is governed by your advanced intelligence HUD, which you can just see is displaying content across the page. And as you could hear, I hope, our HUD, which is also our AI, guides us through this demo, teaching us how to play this game. This game is powered by Enjin, and everything we do in game will earn us, well, many things we do in game will earn us inventory items, resources, and some of those are blockchain items, which you'll find in your Enjin wallet. So essentially what I've done here is I've used a code, a God mode, to ensure that we had all the pieces that were required in our inventory to complete that directive in order to get our solid state body for our AI. So they're listed inside our inventory in different areas. And we've also earned some public credits here. As you can see, we're going to require those public credits when we go into this building. This building is a plethorium, and a plethorium is equivalent to, in other games, would be a blacksmith or a crafting house. So we're going to go ahead and take that trade deal, which will lower this force field, and we now have our bot, which can come out and battle with us. He's normally right away going to start attacking any potential targets that would come after us, and kill them. And in this case, we've picked up another piece of torso, potentially to build another AI bot at some point if ours gets too damaged. Other areas in the game include a shooting range, which I might not have time to go into today, but it's an open world concept, and it has a unique monetization system in it. Here's a brief look at the monetization system. In this game, there's two primary factions battling for supremacy on a stock exchange system called Global X. One of the factions is called Biofin Nano. They're responsible in this alternate reality for solving the world's health crisis, pandemic, so to speak, and starvation by creating GMOs enough to feed the entire world. This one here would be an advertisement showing for the other faction, which is Activion, who's responsible for supplying a fusion enabled system to which essentially stop the climate crisis by preventing pollution. The building we're about to enter here is called a mega factory. These can be owned by players in game. A mega factory like this one here produces hydrogen. There's 5 different types of energies available for users in the game to own, from hydrogen, neon, cobalt, neodymium, and unbehexium. This is a hydrogen facility. I have to kill this guy. Sorry about that. To be able to take over this hydrogen mega factory to produce hydrogen, because all of the weapons and machinery in our game is produced by these 5 different energy types. So we provide an open area for spawning different types of buildings as you complete your directives. Those buildings appear in your inventory. For instance, here we now have an AI bot, which is the same one talking to us through our HUD, and we also have a hydrogen mega factory for producing hydrogen for our weapons and for our alliance weapons. In the beginning of the game, it gives you an opportunity to choose. We're using an old character selector here, but it gives us an opportunity to choose from a multitude of different characters by any type you could figure: their culture, where they're from, how big they are, their skin tone, and how they're dressed, as well as their gender if it needs to be specified. In addition, you can name your character. You can join an alliance, which is how you dedicate yourself on the multiplayer server, and you get to also choose which faction you're in between Biofin Nano and and Activion. And so we've been in development for only 8 months, and we're scheduled, like I said, scheduled for early release. Public can start playing our demos in Q4 2021. And there we go. Back to here. Okay, hope everybody caught that.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so we're back.
Are you? Do we want to stop the demo for now?
Yeah.
We don't see.
Anyhow, so we're done the demo there, and so we can proceed, I guess, directly to the question. And the question was, when is Wavelings available on public access for early access for public demo?
All right. So let's put that question on screen. And what is the price?
So the price is Oksana Games NFTs.
Cool. All right. We'll play our new jingle.
Yes. Here is coming.
All right, and I can see already a couple of answers. So what is the correct answer so we can pick a winner?
The correct answer is Q4 2021.
Perfect. All right, so Q4 2021, a lot of correct answers here. So let's pick one, and congratulations to Gamer Machine, who won Oksana NFT. All right, congrats.
Well done.
We'll be in touch.
Thanks
Well
so
done,
much.
yes. And thank you very much, Marcus, for the demo. We're looking forward to the launch of the game, public launch next year. Feel free to keep sharing with us updates through the year. We'll be happy at the BGA to keep sharing them to the whole community.
Thank you so much, Sebastian. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so we're reaching towards the end of today's first BGA Demo Day. We have 2 more companies who are going to demo. The next one is going to be Enjin. For Enjin, because of the time zone, I think it was too late for them. So they shared with us a video recording that they did, which Serena will be putting live.
Yes, so I'm going to be sharing my screen and show the presentation that Enjin has sent for us today. And then we'll also have a question and a winner to announce. So bear with me a moment, just sharing my screen.
And then after we'll have the last company, which will be Zaya, who are going to show us great games afterwards. So we are ending with games and games demo today.
Okay,
all right.
playing the video now.
Let's play it.
G'day there, Simon here from the Enjin team. Just going to give you a brief introduction into the multiverse and how that works within the context of gaming. So as you know, in real life, the multiverse refers to the infinite network of parallel dimensions and alternate realities and connected universes that can be completely different or like exactly the same or somewhere in between. And within the context of gaming, we've used this metaphor to really depict a picture of each game being its own universe. So even though they are very, very different in most cases, nearly every case, we've basically and they use this idea to create content that can be shared between the universes and therefore create assets that have value within multiple games. So here's one asset right in front of me. This is called the Epichrome Sword. It's probably one of my favorite assets because it's just adopted by so many awesome games. You can play it in like 7 games, and they're really amazing. Like they're really like, you know, they compete with the best games in, you know, Google Play or in the Play Store or the Apple App Store or on Steam. You know, some of these games are really like world class. So so the Epichrome Sword is on the blockchain. It's in my blockchain wallet. And for me to use it in a game, I basically need to tell the game that I have the item. So I need to link my wallet to the game, essentially. So all I need to do, so the game, I'll show you 2 games today. One of them is Lost Relics. It's really growing in popularity right now. And the other blockchain game that I'll show you is Minecraft, which is also heavily growing in popularity right now as well. So to link it to a game, you just follow the linking process. I've got to scan this QR code with my Enjin Wallet app on my mobile phone. So I'm doing that now off screen. And then I've got to type in my password and approve this game to take a peek at my blockchain inventory. So that says that's been successful in my wallet. And I'm hoping that it's going to be successful in the game as well. Beautiful. So there you can see everything is connected. I have the Epichrome Sword showing up from my multiverse inventory. So this is one of the items that they have, that Lost Relics has adopted. And then if I jump into the game, it's very likely that I'll be able to use the item in the game. So basically, as you can see, this world that we're going to step into here, this is the Lost Relics universe. And there's actually heaps of multiverse items that are usable in this universe, but I only have a few of the ones that are usable here. The developers of Lost Relics have really spent a lot of... Ooh, there's my beautiful Epichrome Sword, so I'll equip that to my primary weaponry. And then, beautiful, I can run around, slay some demons, level up my character, earn blockchain items, sell them on the marketplace, and I can even list this blockchain item on the marketplace and people can buy it off me, and then they can link their wallet and go through this whole linking process to then use it in the game. So that's Lost Relics. It's awesome. I highly recommend checking it out. Now I'll show you Minecraft. So basically, Minecraft is another game that you have probably heard of. Essentially, the concept is exactly the same, except I've already gone to the effort of linking my wallet. So now all I need to do is type /wallet and bring up my meta wallet. And here we have it. There's my Epichrome Sword in Minecraft. So basically, the beautiful thing about Minecraft is there's a Engine Craft plugin that's been released, and that basically allows Minecraft servers to drag and drop the plugin into their Minecraft server, and then they can adopt these assets really quite easily. The adoption process on a platform like Minecraft is very simple compared to developing a whole game yourself, and also adopting an API and creating the code for it. So there you have it. So this is just 2 examples of the many games that have actually adopted this this awesome sword. And what's more, there are many other multiverse items out there that are playable in multiple games. This is a good opportunity to create content that is obviously quite compelling. It's quite cool being able to move through multiple worlds and have assets that are usable there. I feel like a big potential for this kind of collaboration is with brands that have intellectual property, but essentially nowhere in the digital space to use it. If this Epichrome Sword was branded, it had a brand name that I loved, and was attached to some kind of other form of intellectual, or emotional value, then there's a lot more. There's a lot of potential there for brands to extend the value that they offer into the digital world, into the gaming space, and then and also have their brands seen within those worlds as well. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for your time. We hope that you get a chance to have a look at what the multiverse has to offer. And if you do want to join the Enjin Multiverse, feel free to jump onto cloud.enjin.io, mint up some items, integrate them into your game, and then contact us to set up some kind of collaboration so we can integrate your, so we can offer your items to be integrated into other games. And yeah, we can just build from there. So thank you. Have a great day.
All right, that's been a great demo. Too bad that presenter was not here, because I guess that might be a lot of question around it. But it gave a great overview of Enjin ecosystem, all the possibility of making your NFTs and playing various games that support them. So we'll post the question on behalf of Enjin. And all right, so the question just posted on the channel is related to a little bit of blockchain NFT history. So what was the very first ERC1155 token ever minted? That's, I think, a great question. And yeah, let me keep it here. And the jingle.
Also, yes, also to say that the price for these answer will be 5 Epichrome swords. So I'm just gonna play the jingle now. And let's see who got the answer.
All right, so the right answer was the monolith. And yeah, I can see a lot of correct answers among all the participants, people who are watching us live on YouTube or Twitter. So let's pick one. Monolith. No, you cannot. You need to stop posting. That will not count. And congratulations to 110101111. You just won 5 Epichrome swords. Congratulations. We'll be in touch.
Done.
Well done. Yes. And finally, we are already arriving at the end for today's event. I didn't see time pass. We've seen a lot of great games, good things. And we kept always, I wouldn't say, we tried to keep the audience very engaged through it. It's been really one of our most attended events. So we're really excited already for the next BGA Day. We'll talk a little bit more afterwards. Before that, I'd like to welcome Andy on stage to present us Xayah and some of the games on Xayah platform.
Hello, thank you, Sebastian, and thank you for inviting me as well. Much appreciated for that. So my name's Andy, and I'm one of the founders of the Xayah project, and we work on fully decentralized games on blockchain. We've been working in the space for about 7 years now, or just over 7 years, and we are working on 2 games now, one of them completely in-house and one of them in partnership with another project, and I will get to demoing them right now. One of them is, the first one is Torion, which I'll just share my screen. Sharing screen, okay. Okay, I've got a lot of stuff on my screen there. Sorry as well, I don't have a 16 by 9 screen. So you can see this game now. So Torion is a fully decentralized MMO RTS. Runs on the Xayah platform. A bit about the background of the game. It's set in the future when the Earth is falling apart. Probably not as bad as what it is now. There are 12 tribes from Earth which did an exodus, and then 3 of them have settled near in the same sector of the galaxy, and resources are limited, and they've received a signal from a planet called Torion, and they found out it's rich in resources, and now they've all come here to investigate and compete over all these resources. So in the world, there is just like a map, similar to an RTS game, and it's made up of 65 million hex tiles. And it can take, say, a week to travel across the map. Everything's fully on chain. The moves are processed every 30 seconds, something like that. So this map consists of these hex tiles, but also these regions, and players can move their vehicles, which I'll just select one of my vehicles. They can select the vehicle and move it around the map, and then press go, which then sends a transaction. And there's no MetaMask or anything like that. Everything just runs like a normal game. And these regions, which are these red ones, most of them have been prospected, but when you prospect these, it tells you which resources are there, so then you can mine those resources and then take them to a refinery where they can be refined, and then they can be used for building assets and things like that, all in a fully decentralized, provably fair world. Also, when you prospect these regions, you can find these ancient artifacts which can be reverse engineered into blueprints, and then they can be used for constructing upgrades, like increasing your shield strength and or your vehicles and things like that. So each of your vehicles, the different ones that you can construct, have different slots for add-ons, like different turret slots, so you can have items what slow the enemy, do AoE damage, engine slots what increase your shield capacity or regeneration rate or allies, structure slots for cargo capacity and armor and things like that as well. So yeah, the players can also build buildings as well, and these buildings are used for if I can find a building. These buildings are used for they have different services. So they have they can have a refinery if you build a refinery, or a construction facility, a research facility, a vehicle bay, and people who have these buildings can set the fees for other people to use them as well. This is the Rubo city as well, like a starter city, and the Rubos live on a water world planet. There's other faction, the Afrati, live in a jungle world, and the Jordans live on a volcanic world. I had to get that in. You'll realize at the end. So remember what I just said there. Yeah, the players as well with the player buildings can also sell ad space above the buildings. And again, this is all provably fair, decentralized, censorship resistant, trustless. So it has all those features of what blockchain has. In different parts of the map, there's different concentrations of the resources. So for example, there could be a really rare resource over this part of the map, and it could be really common at another side. So this creates an opportunity for people to mine in one place, and then even just to transport them from one place to another, because every building has a fully decentralized exchange in them as well. So people could, miners could build a refinery at one side of the map, and then start put in sell orders for all their resources there, and then somebody could see an opportunity who owns massive cargo vehicles, and then they could just transport them from one place to the other. And obviously there's a lot more complexity in there as well, corporations, player progression, and all that sort of stuff. But most people have likened this to basically being EVE Online, except on a planet, and with all those things say blockchain principles, and also every asset as well has true provenance. So for example, if there is an asset on the asset store, us as developers cannot put those assets there, apart from the few selection of assets which on launch, which we'll give out for prizes for things like this competition. But every asset can be traced back to the time that the land was prospected. So everything has true provenance. So the developers have no power to pump assets in the game. So yes, for example, a railgun, you could find out where a region was prospected to get some of the minerals, where they was refined, where the blueprint came from, which place all the minerals came from to build it. So it is similar, you could say, to a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin itself, except in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, you use expensive mining hardware, or you stake them to get the currencies in the game. Whereas in this one, you use skill and intelligence and teamwork to acquire these cryptographically secure assets and things like that. So the game is just in an alpha at the moment, quite early alpha, but we are hoping to release this game sometime early next year. So that is Torion, and there is I'll be showing Soccer Manager Elite after this as well. And the question for this one to win a large vehicle, of which there will be none on launch in the game. There'll only be some medium and small vehicles which people have won in previous prizes. So there'll be one standard large vehicle of a random faction. And the question for this prize is, what sort of world do the Rubor house come from? And that's the question there. And I will stop showing my screen for now.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your presentation.
Yeah, I will be showing another game after this one as well, Soccer Manager Elite. So just to let you know that one.
Okay, can you repeat the question again? I'm just going to write it.
What sort of planet do the Rubor came from? That's REUBO.
All right, we're going to see.
Oh, yes, we got it. It's here.
It's here.
So everybody, get your answers ready.
And then there's another game right after, so it's not finished.
Yeah.
One more game.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
so let's play one time the jingle, because we have another game right after. Ta-da-da. All right, and Andy, so what's the correct answer?
It's a water world.
Water world. All right, who got the correct answer? I see a lot of volcanic world, but here we do have one correct answer, and the winner will be ta-da-da, Dr. Super Roger, who got the water world correct. Congratulations!
Well done.
So, well done. You just won. So, what was the price?
It's a large vehicle.
A
There are only
large
50 vehicles, yeah, but this one is will be the biggest, one of the biggest ones on launch. It might take a year before somebody is able to construct one from scratch.
Wow, that's big then. Congratulations. And yes, let's see the second game then.
Okay, we'll go back to this. So I'll leave Torian in the background, so then you don't see. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so our second game, working in conjunction with a company called Soccer Manager Limited. So Soccer Manager is a fully decentralized soccer management simulation MMO. So this game, again, there is no MetaMask or anything like that. It runs in Unity, and you just log in just like any normal game. And a soccer management game, if you're not familiar of what they are similar to fantasy football, except you are a manager of a club, and you like set the formations and all the like situations, like at half time if you're losing, you put a substitute on and things like that. So it's a little bit different than the normal ones, but again, this one is fully decentralized, provably first, censorship resistant, trustless, and all has all those properties. The matches in the game play every Wednesday and Saturday, and the difference with like this game as well it's an MMO. Most of these management games are single player, except in this one there are only 300 clubs, of which can be somebody controlled by a manager, so it doesn't sound quite scalable. However, each of these clubs has shares, so there are over like 10,000 shares available in every club. So players can buy these shares on the decentralized exchange, which is built into the game, and the beta has just been released today. I'll just choose a different club here. So yeah, you can like buy shares in these clubs on this decentralized exchange, and then that will go into the memory pool of the blockchain, and then eventually that will get mined, and that buy order will be filled or whatever. And the shareholders get dividends depending on the performance of the club. So if the club is in the positive, then the shareholders get like 2% dividends shared between them. But what this makes this game a little bit more exciting is when you're a shareholder, you can also vote who you want to be the manager. So I could vote for myself, like this. And then once this gets mined, then any other shareholders who've got more than 5% can then add other managers to the vote. And then over the next few days, people can then vote for who they want to be the manager. So essentially, like each club is like a fully decentralized autonomous organization. And if the manager's not doing well, then they can sack him and get somebody else in to take over. So now, unfortunately, with this account, what I've chosen now, I'm not a manager, so I can't show you all the tactics and formations and all those sort of things. I should have sorted that out. There are quite a lot of people playing at the moment in the beta. We just launched it today, and there's like a chat system in there as well. But as well as the clubs, you can buy shares in the clubs and receive dividends from those, and also if you're a manager, you get a wage as well. But you can also buy shares in the players as well, and there are over 15,000 players in the game. So you can also buy the shares in here, and then you get a percentage of that player's wage every time the matches are played, and also the shareholders of players can vote in an agent for who they want to be the agent for the player. Now, if you're an agent for the player, you get also a little small percentage of the player's wage on top of if you're a shareholder. But your job is then as a spokesperson to speak to your manager to say, why are you not playing me on the pitch? Because if you get played on the pitch, you then get extra bonuses, like, for example, for if you score, or if you do an assist for a goal, or if you keep a clean sheet. So you get bonuses being played. So the agent will say to the manager and say, look, you're not playing me, so I'm not happy. And if he's not happy, and he's working from behalf of the shareholders, then he can actually set the morale status of the player, so he can then be unhappy, which then reduces his performance and his value over time. So again, like each player is like a decentralized autonomous organization, except really like a living entity, each one of these 15,000 players inside this game world. And the agent can also discuss with other managers of other clubs and say, place an offering for us, we'll be happy if we can come to your club. Now, there's much more to it as well. Like, there's also the decentralized auction system as well in the game. So this is all fraud proof and provably fair as well. But yeah, that's essentially Soccer Manager. There's a lot more things that we'll be adding to it over time, and you can download the beta right now and play it straight away. We have a system in here as well, so you don't need to download a full blockchain or anything like that, like a simple mode using an Electrum wallet, which is forked from Bitcoin. And it should be, the user experience for getting in the game should be very, very simple, and just like any other game, really. So that's it for that. And the question for 1% shares in a first division club on launch, which could be worth in a couple of years, maybe about £50 billion. So it's a good prize. The question is, how many soccer clubs are there in Soccer Manager Elite?
Thank you. So we're sharing the question now. It's been shared in the chat, so everybody can also read it. Let's see. And let's give a few seconds for everyone to answer. Let's play the jingle. And Sebastian is back on screen to announce the winner.
Yes. So what's the correct answer, Andy?
300.
300. That's the exact number. So yeah, I can see we got a few correct answer here. That's good. Like, even though we're at the end of today's event and it's a bit slightly over 2 hours, I can see that's a lot of engagement here. Let me pick one winner, the last winner for the day, and it will be ta-da, Rotundra. Congratulations for winning. Amazing. So we have had a great time today. Let me bring back the agenda, and we are going to end up for today. We had a great time. We've had a lot of product demos, all live, sometimes with some hiccups, but that's part of the live. Let me just go back and remind you the schedule for the second day of our event, because that's not finished. We have a lot of other companies that are going to present on November 11th. So I really invite you to join and come watch these other projects on November 11th. It will be including Bright Star Studios, Game Credit, Upland, Dark Country, Community Gaming, Vibe Hub, Animoca Brand, Second Legion, Arcane, The Sandbox, Turner Sport, Reality Gaming Group, MakerDAO, and Chromia. So that's quite an agenda, as you can see. And if you didn't win a prize today, don't worry. There will be, as a few speakers mentioned, the second question. So if you're curious how it works, Serena is going to explain us really quickly.
Yes. So hello, everyone. So during this week, from today until the 11th, which is going to be in a week time, where we're going to be having our second game demo day at the BGA, we're going to be sharing a number of questions from all the companies that have been with us today, and they're going to be with us next week as well. So each company will have a question shared in the form of a quiz on Twitter, on the BGA Twitter account. Please submit your answers, and we're going to be using a raffle system to select a winner. So stay tuned, keep your eyes on the BGA Twitter page this week for more prizes to win.
Excellent. Thank you, Serena. And thank you again, everyone, for joining us today, showing your games and different products and making this first demo day a great success. It's been really a pleasure to have you to see all the progress for some of the members since they joined through the year. And well, we're looking forward to continue promoting your games, your services with the help of the BGA. So if you have if you have announcements or news, keep sharing them with us. Keep us in the loop and let us know how we can help to keep promoting and pushing together more for adoption of blockchain in the video game industry. Thank you, everyone. Have a good end of the day wherever in the world you are, and see you soon again on the second day.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you for participating, and well done to all the winners again. Thank you.